The search for a striker is almost impossible in this division. We need a goal scorer. It's just not forthcoming at all. And the results are just topsy-turvy, any which way you look at it. Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode with Bolton. We've got Shrewsbury, we've got Birmingham and the teams that we should win, he says. Fingers crossed. So on to the games that we played since our Sheffield United game, where we lost 4-3 unfortunately. We lost to Cardiff 4-2. Again, we got back, well, we were 4-0 down. We got back to 4-2 and that was it. Nothing else happened in the second half. It was all done before half time. Vandenberg scoring 2 brilliant goals towards the end of the first half, but that was it. 4-2 away from home. We did have a friendly in between time which we won 4-2 against Chester just to bring in a little bit more money. Charlton, we absolutely hammered away from home. Where this came from, I've got no idea. But we were 2-0 up. They had a player sent off and then we went and scored an additional 3 goals away from home. So it probably just goes to show you how bad Charlton are, or we just caught them on an off day, and the fact that we were playing against 10 men was even better. Stoke, I really don't know what happened here. We were 1-0 up and then within 11 minutes we were 3-1 down. We beat them in the friendly and 5-3, but come to the league where it actually mattered to go for a third win on the bounce. Yes, we lost 3-1, but we followed that up with a win against Barnsley. We'll show you the goals because it's not going to very often you're going to see a goal like this. Bunny was playing as well, good from a wing back position. Buckley firing into an empty net there, getting the crowd all jumping and going, but it was very late on in the game and they equalised virtually straight away. A good, well taken goal. It's bad defending, it has to be said, but the second goal, Politics down the right hand side, and Harms, you watch him on the left hand side, there he is, left foot, bang, fantastic goal. You're not going to see a better goal than that, I don't think, from this season, or as many goals of that. I could show you the 5-0 victory, but a little bit. Against 10 men, you probably would expect us to win anyway, but away from home, that was quite good. We had Lockett scoring a brace, and apart from that, Crawford, Politics and Hall. So yeah, a 2-1 victory against Barnsley as well. So we had a couple of wins in there just to boost us off the mid-table, I guess, which we are lying there now with 13 points. Like I say, we've got Shrewsbury who are above us. A win will take us above them. Shrewsbury did come up with us, but they've only lost the one game. They lost to Preston, so they drew quite a few. They've beaten Villa, West Brom and Barnsley, where we only just struggled to beat Barnsley. And Birmingham are lying round here. They've only won 1. So whereas Shrewsbury have lost 1, Birmingham have only won 1. So that could all change after they've played us. Finance-wise, we're about nearly 2.5 in the red. It's not great reading, granted, but saying that, TV revenue's already doubled virtually, so that's not bad going as well. Looking at our gate receipts, we're almost at we've almost got what we've got last season for the whole of last season, mind. But we've achieved 3 million already. We're at the end of September, slightly less than last month, but we haven't played many games at home. So going on to today's game, we've got to sort something out. We're losing players left, right and centre. Shenton has got himself injured. He's going to be out for another 5 weeks, so we're really missing him. Will Buckley, he's got himself injured as well. He's out for a couple of weeks. O'Hara's injured. And just other players that just aren't really pulling the weights a little bit. And like I say in the intro, we are in search of a striker. We just don't know who to have in. No matter what we do, we just can't seem to supply our forwards, which is rather worrying. Bossman is going to be in goal. We've got Emmanuel, Vandenberg, Ogbeta, Bunny. We've got Morley and Weir in the middle. We've got Politics, Crawford and Harms. And then we've got Archer up front. Just looking at where all the goals are. There's Eddie Connor Hall that's got 3 with Lockett. But that is about it. I should really play Connor Hall, really, to be perfectly honest, and bring Archer as an impact sub. I guess we could do that, but we're going to give Archer to have a go. We're just mixing it up a little bit just to find out what players can play, because we are really struggling. Costello's injured as well. Didn't really notice that. 8 months. damaged cruciate ligament. So that's him finished virtually for the could come out possibly May when it's all over. We've lost him for the whole of the season, so that's really disappointing. So we're trying to get somebody else in. We may have to wait to January for that, but we shall see. We shall see. Darcy's not really getting a run of the mill at the minute. Eddie Brown is just a total waste of space. He really is. And I just don't know what to do with him. He's fantastic in training. I mean, them stats should speak for themselves. He is our best striker, and I don't understand what is going wrong with him. He scored 20 goals for us in 50. Had a good season in the first one, then he didn't really score in the next, and he's only scored 1 in 7 this season as well. So he's not really doing anything for us whatsoever. But we're going to give some of our other lads a little bit of a break. They're pretty much like us really, but they're sitting further back, more pressing up top and sitting rather deep as well. So they've really we should be able to exploit that centre there really, I feel. Let's give them a bit of morale boost. And let's start this game then. We're all ready and waiting, as we've already kicked off. We're 5 minutes into the game already now. And nothing seems to be happening. We've had a shot. They've had a shot. We've had 2 shots now. That's pretty good. Let's see where we are near the top of the table. Just put it back to 2D as well. Just get a better view of the whole pitch. As Shrewsbury come forward, we have a tendency of conceding a goal and then losing the game. That's what generally happens. It's not very often we score first and lose, Stoke being the exception, and possibly Sheffield Wednesday and probably everybody else that we've lost to this season already. However, our home form isn't the best, as that's a bad header down there. As Ferry comes forward, Shrewsbury has a shot straight into Boss's hands, which he's going to command in that area like he did in the last game. He played it really well. And that's a poor ball as well. I mean, why play it all the way back and just let John in? And there's the first goal. Jason Cummings. I can't believe what is happening. That is really... I mean, Archer, what are you playing at? What did you pass it to him for? John just runs and plays it in the middle, and that's it. We have got a couple of players on loan at the minute, or they've just finished a loan. One called Bob, and he just wanted ridiculous money. We just couldn't do it. I'm going to shout at them. I'm going to demand more. We're 1-0 down. This is a game we should win. We're lying in 12th at the minute. Shrewsbury have got themselves into 6th. This is going to be a very, very difficult season, I can say now. Can we just pick that up? Vandenberg just seems to be out of his depth at the minute. He's not playing too particularly well. And that's a ball over the top, and that's poor. We do get on that. I'm surprised. Crawford, since he's back in the team, he does control it a little bit better. Darcy's, I think, is just a little bit too young. I probably need to put him out on loan. But we have got a lot of young players in here. We just need to get a few more experienced players. And I'm just seeing this unfold. And I had worries that was going to go in the back of the net as well. And I would have cried. Because we're not playing too badly. We just can't score. But I know sometimes I mean, that's a good ball. Oh, Vandenberg! Flipping heck! And Bossman, well played. He saw the danger. He was out there like a shot. And a ball over the top. Another good stop by the goalkeeper. What on earth is happening out there? Show some passion out there, for goodness sake. We could anxious as Bunny. He's not really got himself into the game at all, has he? Singing his praises in the win against Barnsley. Disappointing, you think? Right, I'm going to bring Bob Bank in for Vandenberg, and that is the only change I'm going to be taking at the moment. Supposed to be upping the tempo a little bit as well. The ball down the middle. Cummings is the target. We do see it though. Archer picks it up. That's a better ball through the middle. Crawford's in. No goalkeeper. Oh, is it going? Oh, anybody? Oh, for goodness sake. There's no follow-up. Corner ball, Shrewsbury. And they're in danger all the time, and they've just blasted it over, thankfully. 20 minutes to go. I'm going to make a change. We're just not getting anything in the middle, are we? Vieira, I don't think it'd be right for this game. We're going to bring Lockett in for Harms. And Connor Hall up front. Can we go and get a goal? We should go attacking round about now, can't we? 5 to go. Can we somehow, somewhere... We've had 2 shots on goal. Could this be the chance now? Get a goal hit. Not on your Nelly, are we? We've got defenders in there. Brockbank shoots off the bar, and Politics right into the post. That's it. A 1-0 loss. It's proven to be very, very difficult. We're just non-existent. We do get some shots on. We do have a lot of possession. But again, the finishing is awful. I really don't know what to say or do at this present moment. It's going to get to a point where we are going to be asked questions as why the poor form, what's so different to last season. But I say a season in here, or even two maybe, we might be able to scrounge away into the playoffs even at that point, but I can't see it this season for definite. We are struggling a little bit, but you never know. If we can at some point put a run together, that would be great. But we have got another away game at Birmingham coming straight up, so what we're going to do, we're going to race over to that, and we'll see you guys in a few seconds. Right, another away game then we have. We're at St Andrews Trillion Trophy Stadium in Birmingham. 4-4-2 is a formation for Birmingham. We are still sticking with the attacking. I was tempted to go back to the 4-4-2, but we've just got nobody to play at the right midfield and left midfielder, and these guys who are wingers don't suit that position. I think it's only Politics that really does. Everybody else seems to really struggle. However, we can push our wing backs up with Lid and Leahy. Leahy's going to make a debut today, actually. I think that's his debut. It is. It's going to be his debut today. Wow. So we're going to have O'Hara back in goal. Bossman's taken a knock, so he's going to be missing Laird. He's going to play it right back. Vandenberg, Brockbank and Leahy. We're going to have Morley and Weir in the centre until Shenton comes back, and we've got Costello. We've got nobody else really. We're going to have Politics, Helm and Lockett. Lockett won the Young Player of the Month award, so we're going to play him. He is our best player at the minute. Top goal scorer with 3 goals. 3 goals, our top goal scorer. I'm going to give Eddie Brown another go. He is supposed to be our best, bright, young player. We've got to give him a run in the team. I just don't know where the goals are going to be coming from. So, hopefully, they might happen in this game. And then if I just say, completely got what it takes, and you got what it takes as well. There we go, end team talk. They seem a lot happier than when the assistant spoke to them as we kick off. Well, we don't kick off. Birmingham kick off in the blue, right to left, as Laird intercepts that to Politics, and if we keep moving the players around, they're going to become unsettled, but it might give them a kick up the bum as well as to play well. Helm tries to switch it over to the far side, doesn't quite reach them there as they pick it up and just knock it up front. Vandenberg first to it, but the through ball, well, they played at Castro, came all the way back there. Well, he didn't really need to. 50 seconds into the game and we're 1-0 down already. And I just don't know. I am literally praying for a win. A goal would be nice. I'm shaking my head and I can't believe this is happening. Absolutely cannot believe we conceded a goal inside 1 minute, and that will push Birmingham up closer to us. Are we actually going to get some sort of physical attack on these guys then? We may have to revert to 3 midfield. O'Hara with a stop. He's not played well at all this season. He's conceded goals left, right and centre. Birmingham on the attack once again. Cross comes in straight into the arms of O'Hara, which is a good positioning by the young one. And we don't seem to be doing anything at all. This formation, they're all familiar with. They played at it all the way through pre-season, and that is just crap, absolute crap. Expect to see it much better in the second half. Right, O'Hara will play it out to the wing backs, which we have got it on, and for a change he's listened. Laird is going to get. Oh, he gets past his man though, and doesn't get past that. But Lockett, somebody just shoot! What a strike! James Weir with his first of the season. We'd like to see that in 3 dimensions, please. He's nearly knocked that goal over. Laird with a good run down the right hand side, but he did lose it though. Brown, I don't know what he was playing at. I mean, what a shot! A bit more of the same if you don't mind. We can do with another. We can score goals then. We just don't want our forwards scoring. I think that's what the problem is. We want somebody who's going to be up front and is going to take charge. And we've just done this. What on earth? I mean, this is absolute dire. Off the underside of the bar. O'Hara can't reach it. He can't jump, hold his hand up, and I just don't know what to do. I really do not know what to do anymore. This season is going to be a win-draw, a win-loss, 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 or we might be looking to get a draw, like a lost draw then instead. But if we don't lose, it'll be a win of some sort. I mean, look at this. They haven't got a clue. Back post. Nobody there. We do win it back. Oh, politics. Good turn. Spin on the... oh, spun it round. Keeps it in. And it allows him to play it out and away. And somehow, all of a sudden, they're up at our end with a corner. Let's get it away. What a strike. What a save. Brockbank's uninterested. So, tell me I've got somebody in the middle. Ogbetter, he can come in there. If you're uninterested, you can get out. Leahy's frustrated. I don't think we've got anybody on the left hand side that can come in. I am going to, at this point, push these guys up. Why not? I've got nothing to lose. I'm going to bring in Alpha for this one. I think he can go there. Wing back on support. Actually, we can go on automatic, can't he? There we go. Bolster up there. We've just got nobody there instead. Unless we take out the attacking midfielder. I don't think we've got another... actually, we can put Brockback in there. Or we go 2 up front and then 1 in the centre, which we've just taken Mark Helm off. Darcy's there, so Darcy can come in if he needs to. We've only got 1 substitution left there. Right, okay. Let's try that. Brockbank's still uninterested. And I'm going to shout at them again. Passion, guys. Come on. We managed to get 1 goal back. Can we get another one? Who's got the ball? Of course they do. The guys in blue. And they're going to come away with a victory here if we don't put a stop to it at some point. Oh, Brown hasn't done anything up front. That's what's so frustrating. Our forwards are not doing anything at all. Peterson. A good interception by Ware. And Brown in the centre. What was that? I can't believe we've lost another game. We concede straight after getting an equaliser. Excellent effort. Get out of here. Much work to be done. That's 2 losses we've had. 2 big L's. And against teams that we should be beating. 14th position. 4 wins, 1 draw and 6 losses. And 6 losses against teams that really we should be winning. I'm not going to lie. We should be winning that game. Or both of them. So we handed Birmingham their 2nd win of the season, and Shrewsbury, they drew 0-0 with Blackburn, so they're not doing too bad actually. We've just got to reinvent ourselves, and maybe we may just have to have 3 in midfield. Maybe, I don't know. We shall see. We'll have to ponder and try and find another formation because we're getting caught out here. It is about survival, I think. I don't think they've changed the club vision. Current season, avoid relegation. That's all they want. So they're pleased with our performance at the moment, but avoid relegation. Be competitive in the FA Cup. We've failed on the other one, the Carabao, but that doesn't really matter. Finances, though, it's looking a little bit dire. 3 million in the red, and it's not getting any better whatsoever. Oh, yeah, and now we're above wage budget. And do you know why? Because some stupid person decided, let me show you, because I think I moved them. I thought I moved them to there he is, Jordan Boone. He's on 6.5 grand a bloody week. Where on earth did that come from? 6.5 grand. That I thought he was gone. We letting him go. Why was he not let go? He caused a lot of fracas towards the end of last season, and he's got himself a deal. He's on loan at Birmingham at the moment, but we've given him a pay rise. Look at the results there. It is very, very poor reading. So, when we come back... Ooh! What we'll do, we'll come back to the Derby and Brentford game. I think Derby are lying in 16th and Brentford in 11th. Have they got Wayne Rooney still in there? They've got Jack Butland in goal. Have they got Wayne Rooney? I thought he was there, but maybe he's gone. Where's Rooney? What's he doing? He's still at... he's contracted to Rosenborg now. He's over there. He's only on 4 grand a week. You know what? If we could pick up somebody like Rooney, we might be onto something there. With that in mind, we'll leave it there. I can't take any more. That's another couple of L's we've taken where we should have won games, especially the second one. Anyway, if you enjoyed that, please pop a like on there. If you'd like to see more new to the channel, please subscribe. And until next time, guys, thank you very much for watching. Thank you.